Hello everybody, welcome to video 2 of lesson 9.2. Inside of this video, we're going to be looking at the final two examples. The first example is looking at this triangle that has two sides the same, x and x. So if we have two sides the same, that's going to be an isosceles triangle. And what we're going to do is set up the Pythagorean theorem just like we did on the others. Here are two legs, x and x. So the two legs, x and x, take us to x squared and x squared equal the hypotenuse squared of 18. So x squared and x squared, for this, what we're going to do is combine these together first. And so just like how 1x plus 1x is 2x, x squared plus x squared is 2x squared. And 18 squared is 324. And what we want to do now is solve for x. So we need to get rid of this multiply by 2 first. And then once we get x squared, we can do the opposite of squaring the square root. So to get rid of this multiply by 2, I'm going to divide both sides by 2. So I take 324 divided by 2, 162, and I end up with x squared equals 162. And then I want to take the square root. Just like we did on our other problems, the opposite of squaring is called the square root. So I type in second and the squaring key to get the square root. And I type in 162. And there we go, 12.73. And there is our x value, 12.73. And our units here would be centimeters. Looks like a bit of a typo here. This says feet, but our problem shows, centimeters is our units. Now let's try another one. Oops, sorry. My computer scrolling sensitivity is really high on this. Okay, I'll use the arrows to go down. There we go. All right, our next one is a football field. So from one corner of the rectangular football field to the opposite, it's 340 feet. And the length of the field is 300 feet. So from corner to corner is 340, and from side to side, the long way is 300 feet, and we need to find the other distance across here. So we want to calculate how wide the football field is. So as we look here, we're going to notice this makes a rectangle. So we have two triangles that this would split into, and these are right triangles since we have right angles for our corners. So we could use the Pythagorean theorem again. We can say this leg, x, plus 300 squared equals 340 squared. So there we go. We set up our equation using the Pythagorean theorem. We square each of our numbers. So squaring 340 takes us to, big one, 115,600. 300 squared is 90,000. Then we go ahead and we subtract 90,000 from both sides. We end up with 25,600. And just like for other ones, we then do the opposite of squaring. So we take the square root of that one, 25,600, and we get 160. So there we go. This distance is 160, and we get our missing side length. So that's video 2 of lesson 9.2, and ask your teacher if you have questions.